afternoon, School District of Indian River County. We are here today to talk with you about Illuminate 2021. You may notice that I'm not Dr. David Moore. I am Rick Meyer, the Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, and we have hijacked this broadcast today because we are so pumped about what is going on in our district this summer. I came to you last year talking about Illuminate 2020. This year, we're making it even brighter than ever. And to do that, I've got with me Miss Kelly Basura on my right and Miss Cindy Emerson on my left. If you guys can see them instead of the PowerPoint, I'm not really sure. But they're here to support me because this program that we've built this year, it's going to take the entire village. And really, when we set out to build this program, we knew we wanted to accomplish three things. We wanted to make sure that we were expanding summer programming. We wanted to make sure that we are maximizing our partnerships with this wonderful community that we all live in. And we wanted to make sure that what we are doing is not just a summer program that we're going to spend time, but it's going to accelerate our students academically. And so I'm very, very proud to report that right now we know for a fact that we are going to triple the opportunities for participation in these summer programs. And that could not, I would say it again, it just could not occur without the number of partnerships that we have here in this community. It is brightening up my world. I've got goosebumps right now talking about it. I'm gonna try to list all these partners, but Ms. Emerson's probably gonna have to help me out because we got so many people joining this strong team each and every day. You can see there on your screen, partnerships with Crossover Mission, the Learning Alliance, the Environmental Learning Center, ORCA, United Way, the Ballet of Vero Beach, the Vero Beach Museum of Art, Quail Valley. I can't see from this far away. Let me get my other notes here. We have the Johns Island Community Service League.
Yes.
I got it. Leave me 1 second, then you're gonna have to jump in and help me. The Foundation of Indian River County, the Jaffe Family Foundation and CSAC, Botanical Gardens, and there's one that I know that I'm missing. Help me out.
Here we go. The Young Journalists of Indian River County, along with the RBI Kids at Bat program. It is going to be so bright for our students this summer.
Yeah, I mean, think about where we've been, right? A year ago is kind of the day that we got the news that we wouldn't be returning back in the fourth quarter. We weren't able to see face-to-face instruction in the summer, but this school district couldn't be more proud to be part of this community. Moved my family here. My two children, elementary children, have been the wonderful recipients of the great work that this community and these teachers have done, and just very, 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 very proud that everyone's pulling together once again to continue to provide all of these opportunities for our kids. I mean, what we just listed, just something else. What, did we forget one more?
I got one more. Going through our Extended Day Stars program, also life skills through the Substance Awareness Council. Can't forget Ms. DeFalco and her incredible team.
Don't let me forget. If we remember another one, let's not forget them because we had them here last week to recognize all the leaders of these organizations. And I'll tell you, it was exciting. I mean, we are getting to a place where our kids, it's just something to behold. So when you look at the totality of these programs and where we go, we wanted to make sure we're building this from I guess maybe bottom to top, right? We're beginning with our early learning programs, where we move into programs that support our students in elementary school with the Level Up Literacy. Can't forget about our students with disabilities and supporting them year-round with our extending school year. Knew this year that we needed to add more for middle grades, so we got math programs with a Crossover Mission in that middle grades with the math and the tech venture as well. And then of course our high school students, we know that all the hard work that we've done to get you to that high school level, got to get them across the finish line, got to make sure everybody's graduating, so support for those students as well. So I'm going to have Miss Kelly Basura jump in here with me with just a second. I am going to do early learning and then I'm going to pass it over to her. But it all begins in early learning, right? I mean, we think that a lot of times that it's okay, you're just gonna show up at kindergarten, everything's gonna be fine. But the reality is, we know that there's already an achievement gap that's developing in the first 5 years of life. And we wanna make sure that we're closing that as soon as we possibly can. So, kudos to all the wonderful organizations out there in our community that are doing this for our Birth to 5 students, and we wanna do our part in the summertime. We've got a great summer VPK program. For those of you that have not taken advantage of your VPK voucher, it is not too late to get involved in that. And this is really one of the hallmark programs, I think, of this county that's really sets us apart, and that's the Step Into Kindergarten program. And Step Into K, for students that have already participated in VPK, to have another opportunity to hone those skills to be ready for kindergarten, that's what it's all about. We need to make sure that on day one of kindergarten that our students are as possibly prepared as they can be, and these programs are going to make that a reality. All right, so you made it to kindergarten, right? You made it through K, you made it through 1. We're starting to realize, all right, maybe a little bit more support for reading, right? I mean, a lot of great things in every child's life. We want to celebrate those successes. We know that every child, even if they do have some reading deficiencies, they have a ton of value and a ton of excitement in their lives. But we know that without learning to read, that you are going to not be as successful, right? The studies show that it makes graduation more difficult. So what we've done is we're going to expand our elementary programs to support literacy, and I'm going to let Ms. Kelly Basura describe that for us. I'm going to keep the clicker, and I'm just going to let you
keep
do
the
your
clicker.
thing.
You were starting to steal my thunder. So, thank you. I am really excited to be introducing to you the Level Up Literacy Program. We came across this quote: "One benefit to summer is that each day we have more light to read by." And that was quoted by Jeanette Walls. And it really is such an exciting opportunity over the summer to just continue to support our students as they improve their reading skills. And as Mr. Meyer just began to say, learning to read is the piece that unlocks the reading to learn in all of our other content areas, our science, our social studies, even math. Students have to be able to read that content to be able to learn that content. So we know how important everything is, but most important at this early learning stage, at this primary level, is the reading skills. So we're extremely excited to be offering this to our current first, second, and third grade students. In the past, this would be something you were familiar with as the third grade reading camp. This is no longer just for third grade students anymore. This is now for our first, second, and third grade students. So our goal is that we're going to be improving literacy skills and supporting them as they go into the next grade level. Really excited about this opportunity. The next opportunity that our students will have, our students with exceptionalities will be given the opportunity for extended school year this year. Those sites will be Pelican Island, Vero Beach Elementary, Wabasso, and Storm Grove Middle School. Next up, we have our secondary summer opportunities, and that's with our current 7th, 8th, and 9th, current 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students for our future 7th, 8th, and 9th grade students. This is something we're really excited about. We know that math is one of the gateways to those exciting careers like engineering and medical and biotech and things like that. So we want to make sure that our students in those middle school years are getting as much opportunity to refine their math skills as possible. So we have paired, this is an exciting thing for our kids. We have partnered with Crossover Mission and with our IT department to deliver 2 really engaging opportunities that pair nicely with our math movement summer camp. Students will take part in a math experience, and then they will also move into either support and work with Crossover Mission, or they would move into the tech venture. So it's a really collaborative effort with a lot of folks involved, and I am so excited for our middle school students really to see what this helps them develop along the way.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ms. Basura. And really, what we are noticing across the nation and across the state and even locally is that, literacy, as important as it is in those early grade levels, the pandemic really has affected our middle grades math pretty substantially. If you think about what it takes to be successful in middle grades math, you can't take a chapter off, right? I mean, you missed that one chapter because something happened, and it's going to be a challenge. And so what we want to have a commitment to is that every student is college and career ready. And as Ms. Basura said, that is a big part of that is being able to pass algebra. So this is why this program was developed. It's critically important for students in this grade level. We're going to have that commitment to make sure they can read by third grade. But right now, knowing that we need to hone some of these algebraic skills, just a fantastic program, and really look forward to seeing those kids in action. I think they're going to have a great time. All right, so next up, we have Ms. Cindy Emerson, the Director of Innovation. She has been working hard to make sure that we also round out the services that we are providing to students. We talked a lot about literacy, a lot about math. Ms. Emerson is going to talk a little bit about the specialty programs. Can I keep the clicker? Would you like the clicker?
Absolutely, keep
All
that
right.
clicker.
All right.
I am fired up about this. We have built such strong partnerships here in our community, and I can't wait to share all of the exciting opportunities for our students. So I'm going to start you off with the Moonshot Academy.
Are you going to talk about these? Maybe you should have the clicker. I'm going to mess this up.
So I'm going to talk to you about our specialty programs. We'll start first with the extended day program. And so our extended day stars, as we're calling them, featuring science, technology, academics, recreation, and summer programming, are going to have some new additions this year. We're going to have weekly Mad Scientist show, Life Skills will be supporting our program, Fun at Bat, the Young Journalist Club, Environmental Learning Center, Orca, Legends of Learning, our new e-gaming standards-based platform for science and math, and then we can't forget Skate Factory and swimming field trips. It's going to be incredible, and we've built so many partnerships for this summer to help our stars shine bright through Illuminate 2021. Next up is Literacy on the Lagoon, supported by local philanthropists and the Learning Alliance. This is going to be exciting for students all over the district, and it will be hosted at Pelican Island Elementary. Next up is our Moonshot Academy. Big shout out to the Learning Alliance, as they will be going to both Rosewood Magnet and Citrus Elementary, but supporting students at all 6 of the Moonshot Academy schools, and it is going to be an incredible program to help boost learning and literacy. Next up is the new Tune Into Reading. As Mr. Meyer mentioned, we have tripled the amount of opportunities for students in face-to-face, but we're also bringing on some innovation in this tablet-based intervention that's going to help students that are rising into 3rd grade from Fellsmere Elementary, Liberty Magnet, Sebastian Elementary, Glendale, IR Academy, and Osceola Magnet. It is going to be such a bright summer for all of our students here. And I cannot forget 21st Century Summer Programming taking place at Treasure Coast Elementary and Sebastian Elementary schools. There is just nothing that's going to stop our students from continuing to excel this summer. And now I'm going to hand it back over to Mr. Meyer for our final words of excitement and encouragement.
That's what you think, because maybe we'll just have a little impromptu Q&A. I mean, I have some questions after that, right? I mean, I'm wondering to myself, how am I going to know whether or not my child is going to be able to participate in these programs? And what would you have to say about that question there, Ms. Becerra?
Well, I would say the way we're going to share this information out and the registrations ultimately is we are starting on a needs-based, in a needs-based space. Our students who are presenting data that shows that they need more support, we will start with them, and as we have spaces open up, we will just continue through the process. The registrations for our students will begin March 29th and go through April 12th. So your school leaders, your school principals, assistant principals, and coaches, they'll definitely be reaching out to you to extend these invitations to your children.
And I would say it's definitely fair for you to reach out to them, right? I mean, if you
100%.
want to know,
Yes.
if you haven't heard from something, then maybe, your child, the school doesn't really, have maybe the, excuse me, wrong my throat there. Maybe the school isn't thinking that your child is as much in need, but maybe you think they are. Have that communication, right? Have that conversation. There's lots of great programs that are out there, and I think that we can find a fit that would be great for every child. Ms. Emerson, if I was inclined to, want to pursue the STARS program, what would I need to do to, get more information about that?
Great. We have a website ready to go for the extended day program. There is a $20 registration fee, which covers 2 t-shirts. We know we want our students to be safe, and so this allows everybody to have that safety and security when we go on our field trips. But just reach on out, and registration can be done online.
Fantastic, fantastic. And of course, those of us here on the Facebook Live, myself, Ms. Becerra, Ms. Emerson, we'd be happy to answer any questions as well. As you can see, we are adding programs by the day. Want to make sure that we are, as they like to say in our business, nimble, right? We are reacting to the pandemic, we're reacting to everything that's going on. We will not stop. We will always see continuous improvement in ourselves, and our programs will continue, I think, to evolve and get better and better each and every day. So as you're watching this, if you have questions, we'd love to hear from you. We want to make sure that we're serving the community and all of our students, that their future is bright, what's going on in this community is bright, and we can't wait to illuminate your summer. So without anything else to add, I don't think, that is it for us. Thank you for joining us.